Good afternoon, ACC fam. Today is Sunday, May 18th, 2025. Once again, taking a walk through the lovely downtown Fort Wayne. It's a beautiful day. Sundays are my favorite day to walk around. A lot of the businesses around town closed on Sunday. A beautiful afternoon like this, everybody likes to get out and walk around. Here's the Allen County Public Library, where we did our last audit. We went unmolested, walking through the library, asking questions, for the most part. However, after reviewing their policy later on, I see that they had changed it from a no recording policy to a policy that restricts it basically to whenever they feel like they want to throw you out, they can. So, that's not going to fly, really. So we're going to have to do something about that. I plan on going to one of their Allen County Public Library Board of Trustees meetings, and hopefully I'll have an opportunity to address them. If nothing else, I will at least make my purpose known. They can't have these kind of restrictive policies on constitutional rights. It just doesn't work like that. So what I'm going to do is, it's a fourth Thursday, I believe, of every month they have a meeting. I'm going to go to that meeting, and with any luck, I'm sure they'll see this posted before then. Right here's the main library grounds. A lot of people will come eat lunch here on the library square. They have a Rock the Plaza on weekends in the summertime, where they'll have bands set up here in this area here. Everything's open to the public. They do have some signage, no smoking signage, basically the same thing they have basically everywhere. But right here's where they set up all their bands. It's pretty nice. Get the whole square here filled up with people. I know these planters they have up here. One summer that somebody had thrown some cherry tomatoes in there, and the cherry tomatoes grew up, and you could just eat cherry tomatoes right off the plants that were growing here. It's pretty interesting. I like the concept anyway. I wish they'd do that again, or maybe somebody should just drop a few cherry tomatoes in the brush and watch them grow. It's pretty interesting.
Way there.
Visit Indeed.com/trucking to start your journey.
Here's library parking there. Here we have the Firefighters Museum. Kudos, Fort Wayne firefighters. Then over here you got more library parking. all up and down here. Another pretty mural up on the wall. That's the Grand Wayne Center, the back side of it. We did an audit here at one point. They passed spectacularly. Let's take a look at this mural. Nice. Like the sidewalk's closed on that side. Afternoon. And Sunday, generally, they'll have this open for free parking. But if you have a library card, you can park for free here anytime. There's no overnight parking, though. We're on the corner of Wayne and Harrison Street right now. We've walked this way before. Across the street, Proxima. We've audited this location before. Had some interesting reactions on occasion. Always appreciate the downtown skyline. Old Glory up there on top. We got F&M Bank in the background. Another bank that did an amazing job when I audited them. It's real nice. Pretty dog. Greyhound. Fort Wayne is a really, really quiet city in the sun on Sundays. I mean, you go to Indianapolis, for instance, and it's always bustling and loud, even on a Sunday, but not in Fort Wayne. It's really just a big, small town. Somebody recently commented on my audit of GQ, or I'm sorry, GK. I don't know why I want to say GQ. I never even read that magazine. But they are closed now for business. They closed about a month after I did the audit. They did not do so well, so I'm not surprised. We got some more awesome murals there across the street. I'll tell you what, Fort Wayne does love their artist. They absolutely love their artist here. So much so that they commission them with taxpayer monies to create these murals. That's all right, I think. A little beauty in your city is very important. Now there's some crappy colored poles they're trying to call art. Somebody should have thought twice before they looked at that and paid I don't know how much anymore for that. Always loved to stop here at Stoner's ever since I was a kid. It's a great store. Kind of brings out the kid in you when you go in there. That's a mural to American might right there. Liberals must be planning a protest later. They left their bricks there. Here we got Trade Well, Kitsch Acceptance, a pretty dog. Nice. I generally don't like Jeeps, but I like that one. What do we got here? Arbor. Ah. Ooh, ice cream and fudge. That sounds kind of good. Los Randall. Canela coffee. They really do have some interesting architecture here. It's like they don't know if they want to be southwest, modern. You go Roman. They just can't figure it out. They are closed today. One day I'm gonna have to get them when they're open. We got good cocktails across the street. We got nice. Let's see if they let me cross. You gonna let me cross, homie? You ain't stopping. No, I guess he ain't gonna let me cross. Alright. So we got good cocktails here. And it says it must be a good company because they say so. That's awesome. Night train. Some pretty art. See, I think of stained glass as being art, personally. Not 20 poles sticking up in the air with rainbow colors. That's just my personal opinion, I suppose. They even have apartments in this building. I presume the whole upstairs. This looks like it's probably a huge apartment building as well. Businesses on the first floor. Nice. Looks like they're setting up for dinner out here today. Till midnight. Dana's Blue Bottle Shop. Got Nawa down here. At least he's helping out with them big heavy tables. I said, at least you're helping out with them big heavy ones. I hate to see a girl pulling off a big old table like that. Now, I know these people have to have a busy time. I have no idea when it is. If anybody knows when this place is hopping, if it ever hops anyway, I've never heard of it. I've walked by it a couple times, but I've never heard anybody talk about it. So let me know in the comments. Nawa. I've been here a few times, not for myself, but seems like they have a pretty good Asian cuisine. Obviously, says it right in the title. Good atmosphere. Not really what you would consider, in my opinion, to be a classical Asian restaurant. It's more of a modernized Asian restaurant. They don't want to focus on that aspect, but it's definitely an important part. Is Utopian Coffee and Kitchen. Now, I don't know what their hours are. Let's see. Apartment office entrance. Let's see what their hours are. I would just zoom in, but I have it in a mode where I can't zoom exactly, so. Monday through Friday, 7 to 4. Saturday, Sunday close. See, a lot of places are like that. They close Sundays and just not a whole lot of people out and about, so they have to close on Sundays. There's a lot of religious folks here in Fort Wayne, so, you know, for a lot of them, Sundays are Sabbath. So they close up about everything. Let me tell you, this Columbia Street here, it has an interesting history. A very interesting history. If these streets could talk, they would tell you a lot. We have Mercado. We have Poppy's Pizza, which I actually have heard of. And from what I understand, it's pretty darn good. I haven't tried it myself. I need to. I wonder what they charge for a slice. I like their address, 111. The Urban Hippie. Live, love, and look good. All right, I guess that was not exactly the hippie motto, but they're closed on Sundays and Mondays, both. Apparently, urban hippies don't get too much out too much at the beginning of the week. Aw, that's cute. And Discover Yoga. Now, yoga is something I actually thought about. I prefer more of a lone personal form of meditation. But I don't know. I've always gotten along well with yoga instructors. Anyway. There is a class in session on Sunday. Apparently. But you can bring your puppies. That's awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Columbia Street West. $3 off happy hour, 3 to 5:30. That's not a happy hour. That's a happy 2.5 hours. Oh, cute puppy. And baby friendly. Awesome.
Person will do. Yeah. I was about to say, KJ, seriously? We don't
Now tell me that's not serendipitous. I did exactly what she's doing right now at one point. Did that for years. I did senior pictures. I did publicity photos for bands, weddings, a whole lot of street photography, graduation pics, senior pictures, which is probably what she's doing right now. We got a wedding party going in and out. That's nice.
Somebody got excited.
Apparently it plays well with babies, but not with other dogs. That's okay. Let me know if I'm in your way. I'll move out of your shot. This is my favorite part, just watching life as it happens with nobody bothering me. And I wish I could do this all the time with nobody bothering me, but unfortunately that is just not the case. There's too many people that need educated. I have a running theory that a lot of the people that will start going off on you and yelling at you and accusing you of stuff are really just projecting themselves onto you. The camera captures who people really are for just a split second, and they know it.
Mom has a request. Do you know about where the mural when the lights are down at one hour? Do you know where that is? I believe it's by Heights Lab. Okay. And Mom wants to know if you're willing to take photos there. She wants you to take photos. Okay. Yeah, let me my phone. Okay. Seatbelt. Yeah, that is a decent walk, so you'd have to definitely drive. Let's do a call.
You're not in my way.
Oh, sorry.
Not at all.
All good, all good.
I love the wooden sidewalks here. I bet they have to be replaced quite often, probably every 2 or 3 years because of winter. Alright, let's go over here to the park. It's a beautiful day. Sun's not burning, but it's still warm enough to walk around without a coat. That'd be my favorite weather. Per request, I'm paying special attention to my camera work today. Still gonna screw up that shot, so I know it. Believe it or not, I am not perfect in any way. I'm just a random person that enjoys being outside. Have plenty of experience with photography, not necessarily holding a camera phone, which I think is the main issue. I prefer a gimbal personally, but gives you a lot more added stability. There's the old Fred Grody plane advertisement with his banner flying behind it. In the summertime, that's an everyday occurrence, I'd say, almost. Right here is where I met Paul from a previous audit. The young man was very, very confused. Didn't have much of a grip on his emotions. Hopefully he works on that, becomes a better person, a better parent. Doesn't act out like that in front of his children. But so far today, everybody's been chill. And I appreciate that. A little bit of peace in my day is all I was asking for. A little bit of peace in my day. I think Fort Wayne's are trying to earn the name the Painted City. Tell you what, that's the best way to get an old industrial area and make it look pretty. Slap a painting on there. Right there is Allen County Community Corrections. And we have reached our destination. Riverfront Fort Wayne Promenade Park. It's pretty neat. We have a chain that's been knocked down. It's supposed to keep people out of this pond here for walking across the stones, which I think is kind of silly. Worst case scenario, they're gonna trip on a stone. I don't know, maybe it's a liability thing. Hey, we had a chain. Now see, this is pretty. I don't know if this is supposed to be a dove or a pigeon, maybe a big swan, butterfly perhaps. I don't know. Leaves it up to your imagination. I like the dimensions of it for certain. It's a very soothing shape. Almost like flowing water. I can already tell you I'm probably not going to be able to monetize this. But it'll be a nice post, a nice walk. Background music. Pretty neat. Fort Wayne, you did a great job. Nobody acted crazy. Everybody was holding on to their emotions tightly today. I think that's awesome personally. But all right, let's see if we can finish this audit up without Karen attacks. That'd be beautiful, but somehow I don't think that's gonna happen. You definitely don't have enough hand sanitizer on you for that.
Nope, not at all.
And this is their ferry boat here. There is no swimming, no lifeguard on duty, and you do not want to be in that water at this point anyway. Give it about 10 or 15 years for that separated water sewer line to do its thing and have all that muck get buried and water run through it for a long time. And then it'll be okay for accessing the water physically, I think. I mean, I have on several occasions and I didn't get sick, but I still wouldn't recommend it, and I wouldn't trust it. Not for a while, anyway. This has always been a muck bottom river, but with all the sewage that was put right into it over the years, it's definitely a biohazard, I would say, in my opinion. Unnecessary biohazard until it flushes through and cleans up. And looks like they have the stairs blocked off up here for some reason. I wonder why. It's okay. I can walk up a grassy hill.
Beautiful sea, I chose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see, a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that we could come one right away, oh right away. At first sight, I felt energy, a surrender. I saw the life inside, I cried.
gonna let you in on something. Right now, I am not wearing the mask that I normally wear when I do audits. Although I probably should be. My skin's really sensitive and I can get sun cancer on my face really, really easy. I already had it happen once. But very few people, at least today, decided to be confrontational without my mask. Although I do understand the necessity of it, because there's a lot of crazy people in the world. Some people will hunt you down just by the look on your face on the internet. They're psychopaths. I know I've encountered several. Alright guys, I walked around here for an hour. Nobody had any issue. And I think that's awesome. This time I was not wearing my mask. The next video I upload, they're going to be two separate videos. This one is Unmasked. I'll name it Unmasked in the title. And the next audit of generally the exact same location with a mask. And that'll be coming at you here shortly. I'm going to film both today. The mood is the same, the weather's the same, the people are even the same. And we'll see what kind of reaction I get. Especially after that whole COVID debacle thing and everybody was forced to wear